So here's the rear cap for an S1000R headlight, 2017 model, and you can see the dome shape. On the other side there's a rubber seal to keep the dust out, and notice these tabs that allow you to get purchase as you push it into the back of the light and screw things around. Now the problem with these is that when you replace the halogen bulb with an LED, the LED has a fan on the back and it requires airflow, and also there's electronics, they call it a ballast, that doesn't fit behind this dome. So what I've done instead is I've made a 3D print of something that copies the same shape on the insert side for the back of the light housing. You can see it's still got the same sort of stepped shape tabs that allow you to screw it in, but obviously you can poke the LED through the rear of this thing, and I've printed it out with slots so you can insert cable ties to fasten down the ballast and also get control of the cables that join the ballast to the LED itself. And there are holes all the way around, so you can put multiple cable ties in there if you want. And just to prove that the dimensions are identical, the rubber seal fits pretty well. So I've printed this in grey just because it's the filament that I had at hand, but I'll actually print the thing out in black just so it matches the bike and it doesn't look out of place. Now here's the model being previewed in FreeCAD, just moving it around so you can see the general shape. Now highlighting the steps on the tabs because that bit required quite a bit of work. And here's the feature that I created to replace the dome shape, spinning it around so you can see the holes for the cable ties. So here's the LED that I purchased mainly due to its small form factor and also because it has Philips LED chips, which I think the important thing is that they're located identically to how the halogen filament sits in the original globe. And there's the ballast and the connector. Okay, so here's a new test fitting using the grey printout, and it just comes out nicely on camera, so I'm still using the grey one. But you can see that I've shown the insertion of a cable tie. The LED fan housing is here, so there's still some room for airflow, which is part of the design. And then there's power for the light itself, and you've got to connect this to the ballast, making sure the polarity is correct. And then what I'm envisaging is the ballast and the cabling would fasten like that with a couple of cable ties going over to hold it in place. And that keeps things reasonably compact and still allowing some airflow. Then comparing it with the original cap, that's what the original cap looks like, but of course it doesn't have the depth to contain the LED, and it also doesn't allow the airflow, so people usually just cut the circular area out and have the ballast sort of dangling.